Good afternoon, everybody. It's Lynn, the leather bag lady. How are you all today? It is bloody freezing in here. It is about minus 18, minus 20 with the wind chill. I think it's only about minus 12 without it, but it is cold in here. So I'm learning as I go. Maybe that on very, very cold days, this little shed might not be an option. I'm not dressed crazy warm, but it is all a learning curve none the same. So let's get to today's item, and we can chitty chat after the fact. So today's item, I was just about getting ready to do a purse. I did my video yesterday for this Thursday's sale because I wanted to do a video on a day when I'm not doing any videos in any other space, because it's starting to time me. So I don't know whether somebody's trying to tell me something. But anyway, so there's no timer today. I'm not under any pressure, but I'm not going to keep you all day either. So I was just about to do a bag that I was getting ready to list yesterday, and I looked in it just to see, because some of these bags I haven't touched in a long time. So I want to make sure that I didn't miss anything. And I look inside and there's no phone pouches. And I'm like, this is a vintage bag. So out of my .com stock it came, and I was going to list it today. And I was like, I'm trying to do a bag and a small and a bag and a small. So today was a small day. So I have given you a beautiful, beautiful, what is called a coat or jacket wallet. These pieces are absolutely beautiful. Now this is, the lighting in here is not brilliant, but this is that really gorgeous burgundy color that I love so much. Might be able to see it a little better inside. So this is another Tilley Canada piece. Yeah, you can see more of the burgundy here. I don't think this has been used a whole heck of a lot. Still got the original ID slot there. There is some slots for something, and you've got that little slot for stamps, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially 6 card slots. So I've dated this the 70s. Could be 80s, but I'm thinking more 70s. There is a little section for a checkbook, which nobody carries anymore, but I am sure you would be able to figure something else out for this great little section. Take that out and use it for something else. The pocket goes all the way down to the bottom. You've got your bill slots, more slots here. I love these wallets, and that is why I picked them up. Now, most of these I've had for many, many years. They are not all that affordable anymore, even to pick up in the thrift stores. So it is just getting to be one of those situations where unless you know you're going to get a decent return. I mean, I buy things just because I love them, and I need to stop doing that because it is not very business savvy. I am trying in 2024 to treat my business more like a business and not like a hobby, but I'm not sure how successful I will be with that because I just love it all too much. So that is today's fantastic. Like I said, I don't think this has been used very much at all. Super soft, and you would just fit it on the inside of your coat. More so a gentleman's wallet, obviously. But today, everything's unisex, so why not? Why not pull out something a little special if you are so inclined? So that is today's listing. So this weekend, we did nothing. I am up better now. I tested on Friday, I think, or Saturday. Yeah, it was Friday because I messaged my boss and there was still a faint line there. Mr. Pius, however, whoa, 2 lines. So he has not had a good weekend at all. We have not even crossed the door all weekend. We did some groceries on Friday, and that was it. We have done nothing, which kind of freaks you out a little bit when you're not able to get out and about. We did not get the snow that some of our neighbors got. We got flurries, we got high winds, frigid temperatures, but we didn't have to shovel out or anything like that. Thank goodness. Today the sun is shining. It's beautiful, but as I said, it is cold. Cold. So there's nothing really to report. We didn't really do much. We sat and one thing I am going to talk about though. How frustrated are you with your streaming platforms? So I have been trying to watch it's Wrexham FC, whatever it is. So a few months ago, if you follow me, you know that my dad was a professional soccer player and I grew up in that world. And then early in the 90s, I ended up working in the PR department at Birmingham City Football Club. And I was with the new owners of Birmingham City Football Club, David Sullivan, after it almost went into receivership, like this close from being in receivership. So I was in that culture where the players didn't know if they were getting paid. Like it was really tough. And then this multimillionaire sweeps in who has no history with soccer whatsoever. He was a newspaper man. Put this 23-year-old chickie at the helm, which was unheard of in the soccer world. And I ended up being her friend, and we lived together, we partied together, we did a ton of stupid shit together. And it was just a chapter of my life that sometimes I don't even believe it happened. Sneaking us in the back door of clubs because, we couldn't. She became a very well-known celebrity in Birmingham because, first of all, there has never been a 23-year-old chairman of the board before. And second of all, she was a little bit of a girly girl. And, well, we kind of both were. We were out and about. We were doing whatever we wanted to do. And her more than me, with whomever she wanted to do it with. Because let's face it, if you end up having a romp in the hay with Karen Brady, woohoo! It was news. So we had photographers in the bushes of the house we rented together. It was an experience. So I have tried to watch that program, and my City TV Prime FX or whatever it is would let me watch season 2 but not season 1. Well, what the hell's the point of that? So I tried it again this weekend and we were able to watch season 1. It was like, woohoo! My parents watched it. They loved it. And then we got right into it. It was bringing back, oh my goodness, so many memories for me. And now we can't watch season 2. I'm like, Jesus, Mother and Joseph. Why? It did the same to us with Mayans. We've got the last season to watch. It won't let us watch it. So, and there was another one that it's done that to us as well. I don't understand. Like, are they trying to bait you, or I don't get it. It was so frustrating. So we watched a lot of just crappy TV over the weekend for some reason. And then we found The Americans or something, which we really thought we would like to watch. It's set in the 80s. I was so excited to look at the purses that people were carrying in the 80s. It's gone. And they advertised it during one of the programs that we were watching over the weekend. So I don't get it. It's so frustrating. I'm at the point where it's like, you know what? I'll just watch YouTube for free. It just is so, it's not a lot of money, but what's the point? So that's all we did. We had, what did we have? We went out for our date night on Friday, which really wasn't much of a date night because I wasn't feeling very well. And then Pius started to not feel well also. And this is the third time I've had COVID. I think I shared that with you last week. But last night my taste was very weird. I tried to pick up some stuff that, I can peel potatoes and whatever, but I wasn't seasoning meat and all that kind of stuff. So we picked up a chicken pot pie, like a Swiss chalet chicken pot pie, which I loved when they used to have that on the menu. And I was so looking forward to it, and I couldn't even taste it. My pop, I'm a Diet Pepsi drinker. It tasted metallic. And I thought, oh God. So that's a first. In all the times I've had COVID, I've never had my taste affected. So Pius was up all night last night. I've put him to bed, and he's going to have a little bit of a sleep. And then we need to get out. We need to get out for a couple of hours. Like I said, we have not crossed the door since Friday. So it just kind of drags you down. And I mean, this cold is crazy. I feel so bad for all those homeless people. We have had an insurgence of homelessness here in Hamilton. In my neighborhood specifically, we are seeing the little tent encampments and all that kind of stuff. I can't. I'm as miserable as I get about my house. And I've had one infraction on my New Year's resolution. Did I do it on here? I might have done. But yeah, when I walk through that door and I feel the heat, even when I was single and boo-hooing about my life because nobody loved me and all the rest of it, I still would walk through my front door and go, okay, I've got heat. I've got a bed to sleep in. I've got food in my fridge, and I am good. And I must say, I sometimes need to remind myself of that fact. So, like I said, I don't know what's going to happen for the rest of the day. Pius is not doing very well. Our schedule is so screwed up. And the fear is that we're never going to get it back on track. But he will be back to work tomorrow. And I don't see my clients today. My boss wanted me to leave it until the middle of the week. So I'm going to do that. I'll see them Wednesday. It's going to be the coldest day of the week. I've got a hair that's tickling my neck. It's going to be like -20 on Wednesday afternoon. But I got to earn a living, people. I got to earn a living. So I had a great video. I had to do it a couple of times for whatever reason over the weekend. I did it yesterday. And yeah, some nice bags. So like I said, I am just using the bags that I had already listed on my leatherbag-lady.com prior to this little project of mine being birthed. So there's so many bags I'm really excited to bring you. I just haven't got to them yet. So they are coming. I've got a really nice little surprise in the small this week. And that is about it. There was something else. Oh, that Tanner Leatherstein that I was telling you about, something I meant to mention to you last week that I totally forgot. He, in his pursuit of quality brands that are quiet luxury brands, he did a review on Cole Haan. Now, I love Cole Haan. It is such a sleeper brand, and he agrees with me. So this bag was listed 2 weeks ago in my leatherbag-lady.com. I mean, look at this beautiful bag. He feels that this is a brand that is well worth the money that they charge. The strap is in there. See it? Doo-doo. I am so surprised that this bag has not gone yet. But you know what? My reach is quite small. Oh, pocket. My reach is quite small at the moment. I am planning to do a lot more legwork, a lot more promotional stuff to get the leatherbag-lady.com out there so that people can browse. Not a lot of bags listed at the moment, but each week that we move forward, there will be 5 more items. The Moto Danier bag, for some reason didn't upload. So that is now on the website. If you, for whatever reason, were interested in it and it wasn't there and you thought it was sold, it isn't. It is there. I don't know how I came to that conclusion, but I looked for it and I couldn't find it. So that is about it. I'm running back in the house right now. I'm not hanging around out here. It is way too cold, but I wanted to get my video done so I can speak. I speak very loudly, so that is something that has been brought to my attention. But it's me, and I get very excited, I get very animated, and it's just who I am. So either, I don't know, turn me down or turn me off, or I don't know. Anyway, everybody, have a great rest of the day. Have a great week. Set yourself up for something beautiful this week, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.